Okay. Um, Trying to make this a little shorter than the last one. Um, Last Friday, my husband was waiting for the mail because he was expecting something, and I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't even sure we were gonna get mail or not because it was Good Friday. But he walked in the door and he looks at me and he goes, "Well, here you go," and he hands me a big white envelope, and I'm like, "That's huge." I mean, it was a pretty big one. I'm not really used to this big of an envelope. It's pretty big. And when I turned it over and looked at it, the forwarding address was from Disney Channel, which I was surprised. And I thought, I wonder what it is. And when I opened it, that's when it hit me. A year ago, I wrote a letter to Disney Channel asking a certain Disney star if it was okay for them to send me an autographed photo of themselves and the cast because I really like their show. Well, I ended up forgetting I wrote the letter until I opened up this package I got Friday, and inside of it was, in fact, what I had requested. And I thought it was so cool. And I posted it on Facebook and talking about how I write different celebrities that I like a letter. I give it about a year because it probably takes that long just to get to them and then for them to process it and then write back if they do. And someone asked if I would make a video about how to write a letter to any celebrity or star you want to, and I can show you that. But first, I was going to tell you that when I was 20 years old, I decided I was going to attempt to see what would happen. I wrote a letter to a Disney Channel star who, as of today, is no longer associated with Disney, but used to be, and I wrote her a letter asking for an autographed photo of herself. And, well, basically about a year later, literally on my 21st birthday, I went to check the mail, opened it, and when I discovered a big white envelope from Disney label, I opened it and it was an autographed photo of the celebrity I had requested a picture from. That celebrity was Selena Gomez. I still have it, but I have unfortunately misplaced the photo and cannot show it to you at this moment. I'm still looking for it. I misplaced it along with a whole bunch of other stuff, but if I don't find it in about a month or two, then I'm just going to request another photo. I don't think that'll be a problem. And, well, I'm going to show you these pictures that I got from the Disney show Jessie. I like watching it. I don't watch it every Friday because sometimes I forget it's even on. But I thought I would show you what the pictures look like that I got last Friday. This is an autographed photo from one of the stars on the show, Jessie. And then you will also see the entire cast with their names below, showing who is on the show. I thought it was pretty cool. I was extremely happy and excited and overwhelmed all at the same time because I didn't really know how to react. I was too. Well, first I was thinking Disney because I was trying to figure out what it is, and then it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute, this might be one of the autographed photos I asked for a year ago. I opened it, and sure enough, it was. So, but yeah, someone did ask, how do you write a letter to a celebrity? Well, when I was 20, I did it completely different than what I'm doing now because I wasn't sure what it is I was doing back then. But now I'm going to show you how I do it today. What you do is you write a letter to whatever star or celebrity you want it to go to. Make sure that when you're done writing the letter, you put down your name. Like when you're signing a letter, make sure at the bottom of it you will have, like for instance, say that this is a letter that I have. At the bottom of it, down here, you would sign your name. That way they would know who their fan is sending it to. And then you would fold it up and you would put it in one of these, an envelope. Well, in the envelope, you would seal it, and on it, in the middle of it, right here, is where you put the address of the celebrity's mailing address fan site. You can get it online For me, I went to www.google.com, and in the search bar of Google, I typed in, well, right now I am about to send a letter to Fifth Harmony. They're a musical group. I really like their music, and I'm going to send them one to see if I can get an autographed photo. I'll have to give it a year before I hear anything back from them, because it literally takes that long just for them to actually go through all their fan mail. I have seen a video of that. And I typed in Fifth Harmony mailing address, and I hit the search button, and it comes down with a whole bunch of different lists, but the one you're looking for will say fanmail.biz for business. And it says Fifth Harmony address dot fan mail. You will see it like straight across. It will say Fifth Harmony dot fanbiz, and it will that more or less is what you need to click on. And when you click on it, you scroll down a little bit, and in small little print, if you can see it, it will say Fifth Harmony fan mail address, and it will tell you exactly what you need to know. Now, when I looked it up, I got this. It says Fifth Harmony, Epic Records, 9 Derry Street, London, which is in apparently the United Kingdom. At least I think that's what UK stands for. I'm still learning all that, but Fifth Harmony, Epic Records, 9 Derry Street, London. That looks like it might be backwards because I have this camera backwards, but yeah. You just look up the address of whatever celebrity. I have also got the address for Little Mix. I plan on sending them a letter too, and when I do, I will be using that address. Now, sorry it's taking so long. I'm trying to find a certain page I wrote this in. But anyways, you would write it on there, and make sure that when you send it, in that little upper hand corner right here, in this spot right here, make sure that when you're writing on it, it says your first and last name and your mailing address, so that they know where to send the autographed picture of what you are requesting to that address, so that it will get to you. Now, according to a fan-based mail site for Selena Gomez, I don't know if this is for all celebrities, but for her, it said that if you want them to write you a small letter or note back, it is recommended that you take an empty envelope, and on the envelope, in this spot right here, you put down your address, so they don't have to fill it out, because they probably won't even know it anyways. So you put it right here as to your address. You make sure that it is already stamped in this corner, and then you fold it up and you put it into the envelope that you are mailing to them with the requested letter asking what you're wanting them to do. Give it a year, and they will literally mail you back a letter. If they're kind enough and nice enough, they'll do that. Sometimes they don't, or sometimes they don't like send you a letter back. What they will do instead is just send you an autographed photo of themselves with a message on the back of the picture, and instead they take that envelope and literally use it to do whatever. That's just what they do. I did that, and I think I had forgotten to put my name on this part of it when I sent it to Selena, because she never sent me a letter back. She sent me an autographed photo, and on the back of it, it says where it came from, which was pretty cool. I thought, okay. And it was a really nice picture of her. The picture looked like she was wearing wings, like she was like an angel, which ended up reminding me of an episode of Wizards of Waverly Place that she's on, where she is wearing wings. the picture reminded me of that episode. But anyway, but that's how you do it. You just look it up, put it here, and you make sure you put a stamp on the outgoing letter. That way it can get to them. And that's how you do it. If you have any more questions, or might be confused by what I'm saying, or don't understand, or just whatever, leave a comment down below letting me know what you need help with or what you would like to know more information about, and I will make another video if you request it to explain how it works. I have no problems explaining that because I wasn't even sure I was going to get anything back. I have this mindset where when I send a celebrity any kind of letter, I do not think to myself, oh, I'm going to get something back, because I know that they are extremely busy. I watched a video of their daily life. They literally don't have a life outside of constantly working. Between music or acting or photo shoots and interviews, signings. I mean, being a celebrity is literally a full-time 24/7 hour job. I was completely shocked by the video. I'd have to find it and put a link down below to show you. But it literally shows just how busy they can be. And the only time they really have to themselves is probably when they're on tour and they're sleeping on their tour bus and they take a break to visit the beach in between different tour dates. If they're lucky. They're very busy people. But they do their best to send their fans replied messages to them. That way they know that they do care about their fans and that they do care about their support. So, I still have yet to send, well, I'll be planning on sending Fifth Harmony one. I'm also going to be sending Little Mix one. Demi Lovato. I haven't done her yet, but I plan to send her a letter. I already sent one to Hilary Duff last year, towards the end of the year. So maybe by the end of this year I might hear something from her, but I'm not holding my breath, because I know that where I used to live and where I live now, mailmen have a really bad habit of misplacing mail, and it takes forever for them to find it, and then by the time they do, it's probably who knows how long, and then it finally gets sent. So you're better off doing email, because it actually literally gets to someone a hell of a lot faster. That's just how I think about it. But anyway, but yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. I do have Fifth Harmony address and Little Mix. Looks like it's backwards. Whew. Yeah. Well, anyways, I made that video to show you how it works. Like I said, got any questions or need help, let me know. I will do my best to help you. I need to get off this video and get dinner started because I think I'm a little late. This day went by really, really fast. I was not expecting this day to go by so fast. I know I woke up before 7 a.m. to make sure that my husband was okay and feeling okay before he left for work, and then last thing I remember looking at the clock, and it was 8 o'clock. I fed my cats, took care of a few other items, had my coffee. I'm a coffee drinker 100%. Sometimes I drink 2 cups because I'm like seriously craving my coffee. If you guys are a coffee drinker, let me know what flavors you think I should try. Now, I will tell you this, I will not do cinnamon. I do not like the flavor of cinnamon. At least not the kind that you put, like, if you've ever had a cinnamon candy cane, gross. I'm not a candy cane person. I'm just not. The last time I had a candy cane, I was 7 years old, and I have not touched one since, and I do not plan to. I just don't like them. Of course, when it comes to actual peppermint, I can't eat that. There is something in it that I'm allergic to. Can't have it. Cinnamon, the only way I will eat any kind of cinnamon if it's cinnamon toast. That's really the only way I will literally eat cinnamon. I'm not really a big fan of cinnamon. I don't do mint, except for spearmint. But it cannot be as strong. It has to be like a sugar-free, small, like not a strong smell, but spearmint gum. I have to do half of a stick and be careful because sometimes it's just like a strong smell that it makes me nauseated sometimes. I don't know why. I usually prefer to stick with, I do sugar-free gum because regular gum with sugar in it hurts my mouth. But if you have any ideas as to what I should try on coffee, and if you're a coffee drinker, let me know. If you have any other questions about what I like food-wise and what I don't, I'll let you know. I am a little bit of a picky eater, but I'm doing better. At least I now eat my vegetables. I didn't used to eat